Hey Corkies, welcome back. We're coming at you with a little some for your Easter dinner. What we having, Bryn?
We're having the Untamed Vine from Alexander VAlley Sonoma County. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon.
And it comes at under $10. So this might not be the first wine you open on Easter and enjoy, but it's definitely that table wine that you'll be drinking when you're already starting to feel right. So stay tuned. Hello everybody, welcome back to Cork and Java, your go-to place for wine and coffee, reviews, and how-tos. On this channel, we like to expand and enrich your experience with all your favorite beverages. So if that sounds interesting to you, slam that subscribe button below and that little bell so you're notified when future videos come out. Alright, today we're trying a wine from Sonoma Valley, Cabernet Sauvignon. And we've actually already tried it once because we filmed this whole video and the camera, which is my cell phone, crashed. And so we're now redoing it and we'll try to reenact it the best we can, give you some solid review points, and we'll let you know how it is. It comes in at about $6. So this is a really inexpensive, budget-friendly wine. Something that maybe you open second or third out of all the bottles you're opening at your Easter party or whatever party you happen to be at. But anyway, let's get right down to reviewing it. Okay. Let's take a look at the color.
It's dark as it should be.
Yep, it's dark. It's kind of like a plum-ish color, like a deep purple, not like a ruby red or anything.
Right.
And it's got some decent legs to it.
Yeah.
Because it's 13% alcohol by volume, and Cabernet Sauvignons, they're typically around 12 to 15% alcohol by volume. So this is right there in the middle of that. And so, shall we give it a sniff?
Sure.
Yep. First thing I noticed on the nose when I first smelled this one was a lot of vanilla and oak characteristics to it. And it kind of has a lot of jamminess and some nice fruit flavors that kind of balance it out too.
Yep, totally agree.
Anyway, before we get to tasting it, leave a comment down below with what your favorite table wine is in that $5 to $10 price point. There's a lot of junk out there in that price point, but sometimes you find some diamonds in the rough. And we've already tried this, and this is one of those diamonds in the rough. I know Lidl, we've reviewed some of their wines in the past, and it's either been a huge hit, a great value, or it's been a huge miss. And I can tell you from trying this one is a hit. It's a very good value for this $6 price point. So let's give it a taste.
Okay.
So there's not much front end flavor coming right on the front end of the palate, but as it gets into the middle of the palate, you start getting some of those jammy notes. You get some like black currant is what I'm getting, and then there's a nice aftertaste where the oak characteristics, like that vanilla, and there's a little bit of cocoa too, is kind of lingering on, and it has a nice long finish.
Yeah, I agree. It's nothing to write home about, that's for sure, but it is good. It's not complex, but like he said, it doesn't, it has a very slow like build up, I guess. It's not much in the front, but it does leave a nice aftertaste. And it's nice and dry too, so if you like dry wines, this
it's got a good tannin structure, and like you said, it's not terribly complex. It's pretty one-dimensional, but the flavor characteristics that you are getting is pleasant for my palate anyway. So it is something that is very good to just sip. Some things I would pair this with, it'd be good for your dinners with either beef or lamb, even some pork products like ham, and also some like appetizer dishes we talked about would be great, like potato skins with cheese, jalapeno poppers, with especially the cheddar ones, except you don't want to get ones that are too spicy because it'll kind of clash a little bit. So try to find ones that are a little bit more mild. All right, so do you want to rate this one?
Sure. It is not complex, but it does have a good flavor, and for the value, you really can't beat it. So I'm gonna give this one an 84.
I was gonna give it an 86, so that averages to 85. And really, for that price point, we haven't reviewed a wine in the $6 range that comes anywhere close to the flavor and value that this one does. So if you have a Lidl near you, this one is a great one to pick up. All right, guys, I got to tell you about the California Wine Club. If you're new to wine and you really want to jumpstart your experience with wine, you're kind of intimidated in the store, you don't know how to read labels, especially if they're French or anything like that, and you just kind of you look for whatever label looks the best, and you just kind of hope it's good when you get home.
Well, in my case, the one with the cute animals.
Yeah. Anyway, you're really gambling with your money and your investment, and you're gonna slow your learning experience that way. The best way to start your wine experience is with a wine club, and I can't recommend the California Wine Club anymore because you get direct access to sommeliers where you can talk to, and they all teach you about the wines that they're sending you. And you can pick different tiers if you want to go fairly cheap. You want to put your toe in the water, but you don't want to make a huge investment quite yet. You can start low and get still really good quality wines, or you can ramp up your game and get some really, really good value, more expensive wines that are just going to blow you away. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link down in the description below to where you can get hooked up with the California Wine Club. And I'll try to find some discounted links. I know there's a promotion going on right now that you get 2 extra free bottles when you sign up. That's only through the end of April, but I'll try to continue putting the links with whatever promotions I can find below. So make sure you sign up for the California Wine Club, guys.
Make sure you also find us on all our social media. We have all of our content on corkandjava.com.
Corkandjava.com, that's where you need to go. Yeah. That's where all our stuff's cataloged.
But feel free to find us on Facebook. We have a Cork and Java group on there, and we also have Pinterest and Twitter.
All right, so I'm looking forward to seeing you guys online, especially in Facebook. Until next time,
bottoms up.
Bottoms up.